Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, chaps and chapasses, this is Nee B, here again, with a different upload this time, because I would like to talk to you about self-observation and how self-observation is the key to the understanding of the flat earth that is around you. What I have tried to explain throughout the last couple of years on this channel is to explain that self-observation is the key to understanding the flat earth. Now, much of the flat earth proof is available to those who wish to confirm it for themselves. There are too many out there that don't, and I'm not sure why it's easier to argue than to just prove it for yourself. Your own observation, your own thought, your own reason, logic and common sense is all you need to prove the flat earth. Now, during the first quarter waxing moon, when you can see it rise over the eastern horizon, observe the sun at sunset relative to the light shining directly atop of the moon. The sun is to your opposite shoulder, then the moon is over to your left shoulder, and first, the light on the moon does not change relative to the movement away from the earth and the moon. Second, the light of the moon remains coming from the top, even though the sun is lower and on the western horizon. Shadows move as the sun moves on earth, yet never moves on the moon. At sun setting, you will clearly see the light is coming from directly above, and thus impossible to be lit by the setting sun down to your right. Take a plastic bowl, folks, and place it face down into a sink and over the drain hole. Hold down and turn on the water until the entire bowl is covered with the water and no water is draining out. Once the water has filled to the top of the bowl, you can let it go. And thus see for yourself how the earth could be inside of a dome that's filled with air and also completely underwater at the same time. You can look at the moon during its half phase stage through a telescope or high zoom camera and actually see stars for yourself through the dark portions of the moon's face. Go to the beach or a mountain top with unobstructed views on a clear day at sea level. Sea level, folks. You can see some 10 miles when you're scanning from left to right and about 3 miles straight ahead. Basic spherical geometry says that we should see at least 66 feet of curvature with a cresting ocean front and center of our viewing. But we do not. Go up to the mountaintop and estimate how far that you can see, and using the curvature calculation, multiply miles times 8 inches to get that curvature measurement. And do we see any curvature, folks? Hell no. As you increase in altitude in an aircraft or in a hot air balloon, does the horizon ever fall away from your vision? The earth never falls away from your eye, yet the ground rises to meet your eye's viewpoint, proving categorically, folks, the earth is not a globe, but a flat plane. Observed from the aeroplane. Observe clouds on a sunny day and clouds on full moon days, folks. And sometimes you will see those clouds behind the sun and behind the moon. Now, how can this be possible when the sun is said to be 93 million miles away and the moon 238,000 miles away? This is impossible. Take a high-powered camera or binoculars or the telescope to a large lake or sea or the ocean. Watch a ship sail away from you over the horizon with your eyes, and then use that magnifier and bring that ship, that vessel, right back into view, proving the Earth will never and can never be a round ball. And finally, lay out at night time and just stare at the northern star Polaris and watch all the other stars circle around it. Except for the northern star, the fixed star Polaris, all the other stars move around us on this plain Earth with the saying, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are." There are 7 or 8 simple observations that we can all do that will throw out a heliocentric ball belief out of question within a matter of minutes. An inescapable fact, folks. A ball has to curve downward and away from any point on it. Any point. The Earth is not a ball. Self-observation is the key to your flat Earth awakening. This was Nee B. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that sub if you're new to the channel, and I'll speak to you on the next upload. You take care, and all the luck on this plain Earth.